Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with another stunt race. Apparently that button isn't handbrake as I thought it was, so we're just going to go for a burnouty start with our retro Comet. Yes, we've not driven these cars before, so what better way to test them out than we've got mugged immediately than with a rather daunting stunt race. Well, a red car murdered me, and somehow we've all been put back pointing the right direction. A red car up ahead's had a bad time. Oh, a yellow car's had a lot worse time. Laggy red car got himself out of trouble. Some weirdness has gone on immediately. Well, it does tend to be what happens in these races. I've got such a huge amount of slipstream. I don't want all of this speed. We might have served the red car into a wall. Oh, for God's sake, cars are just now bouncing across in front of me. There's not much I can do with that one. It's got a little bit hectic. It's got a little bit hectic indeed at the start of this race, although that is how things often go. Now, we are playing around with trains again. I don't know really, we're not sure how these are going to spawn. A little bit of lag going on there. Yeah, how the trains are going to spawn. We had a lot of fun with the trains spawning in the last race we did that featured a small run down a train track. This is a much further run down a train track, so yeah, we could get screwed over at any moment by there being a sudden train around the corner. It's a three-way battle for the lead. I'm not sure that lane the purple car is in is where the train is going to come from. Oh, and they've managed to get connected, and they're both in the wall. Quickly run away from the rest. Oh, hello. Okay, there's a little bit of lag going on. I'm not sure where the purple car is. I'm not sure if he's alongside me or whether it's supposed to be ahead of me or what the lag's doing. I'm just going to try and run my own race and not get into trouble, and there's now a lot of angry cars lining up to have a go at getting past us. And it's not just the train we have to worry about either, hitting into its AIs like that murderous thing. Why would you do that? Admittedly, the car behind me got screwed over more than me, which is a rare occurrence. In the practice race we had on here, every single possible bit of AI traffic that could hit me did. So, yeah, there is that. Oh, dodge the cars. We're alive. Things are going well. Mediocre is perhaps the best one. I say mediocre as three cars come soaring past me. Yep, that's about right. Okay, around the hairpin we go. And we're into, well, we were into third briefly. We're going to fall to fourth as we go to dodge some AI traffic. No! Why would you do that? We were fine. It was clear. Look! What is this? What is this bollocks right there? Now, this is, of course, a Reese-made track, and as he couldn't make it tonight, I have taken up the torch of driving the offensive blue car, but I'm not sure he might be here in spirit. I think he might be trolling me with AI cars at the moment. That was some A-grade bollocks going on right there with the oncoming traffic, although it looks like there's been a massive kerfuffle gone on here. Yep, car's gone straight into a truck. No! Purple car's put me in a tree and now he's spun round. I don't think that was intentional. Particularly that was fighting through all of the traffic. The brown car's on the... well played, getting off the fence and around the outside of me. Well, we've got someone to slipstream off. We've still got another lap of this mayhem. Whoop! He's found a wall and rolled over. Okay, let's stay away from the brown car for now. Well, that is almost an end of the opening lap as we jump our way through this tunnel. Oh, we're bouncing, we're tipping from left to right and a little bit of oversteer. In fact, a lot of bit of oversteer. We've rolled. No, we've not quite rolled. We've cartwheeled. It was an elegant stunt. I'm not sure it scores as high as a roll on the stunt spectrum. You guys will have to let me know. Cartwheel or roll? I'm leaning a little bit more towards roll, although landing a cartwheel perfectly and being able to carry on is not a bad skill to have at all. Either way, we're in fourth. We started from pole, so it is a net loss of 3 positions. However, considering GTA 5 stunt races and the AIs that are out to get me, I would say it's a relatively solid start. This corner here is horrible. If you get it just right like that, oh, gotta say that. We got the landing perfect, like absolutely 100% perfect. But then we carried so much speed that at the second part we were in a little bit of bother. Never mind, we're fine. This train section, there is actually a little bit of skill involved in trying to maintain momentum. You see, if you keep the cars up on the rails, you will go faster. It's only slightly, but you will be going faster. It is very, very difficult too. But the longer you can keep the car on the train tracks, the more speed you will be getting, so that's what we are trying to do. But we are all relatively limited to speed being here mostly on dirt. It might actually, I don't know if keeping just 2 wheels on them gives you slightly more speed. Of course, there is catch-up and slipstream on the go here as well. We tend to leave those on for the crazy stunt races because, well, mistakes are going to happen and we want cars around for things to be crazy as possible. We've come out of the tunnel. Sadly, no sight of a train yet. Which is a little. We were hoping for more trainage going on, and it is now back to being a very much 4-way battle for the lead, 3 wide as we head the wrong way down a slip road. This can only go well for one of us. It's probably going to be me that ends up meeting a Hummer. No, we got away with that. I'm going to go to the inside of that one. There's a lot of decision-making having to go on here. What side of the AI traffic do you go to? Will you be able to get across for the hairpin? Yes, I think we all are. Everyone's bumped the inside. There's nowhere for me to go. I'll get up into 3rd place, though, with a good run out of that corner. Oh, we've all scattered around the AI cars. A little bit of assistance there from the red car, but we have made it. Now, what can I do in these closing corners? Not going to be able to do anything there, I don't think. We're going to go to the left-hand side of the Jeep. We're going to go around the outside of the white car, potentially. Oh, little bit. Oh, God, he's coming across on me. I had to get on the brakes there to avoid turning him and slow myself down. He's going to climb across the barricades. That's going to move me up into 2nd place. There is a nice little path cut through here from the red Comet up ahead. Yeah, I was wise to not run wide into that corner. Oh, white car's in some vehicles. I don't know how much speed the red car was able to take through there. I don't think I'm going to quite be able to catch the leader, though, sadly, as we head out of the tube, unless he has a terrible misfortune, which is possible out of the tube. He did not. The red Comet will take victory. There's another red car in 3rd. Well, that was in 3rd. I don't know whether he's going to end up finishing in 3rd. We saw him roll out of the tube. It is quite easy to do, actually, out of that section. We are riding on board with a yellow car as they head into this this section. Oh, yeah, a really intense track. Not the most technically demanding, not the most fiddly of circuits we've ever driven. However, an incredibly tense one and lots of fun with it. And we're going to have a well-landed roll. A little bit loses points on the little bit of an uncontrolled skid on the landing there. But yeah, 2nd place. I'll take it after an eventful opening. I'm not too displeased with 2nd. So, for our 2nd race, we have got to the Penetrator. Yes, that is actually the name of the car. We are going for a 3-lap race around this circuit. Again, well, my first use of this vehicle, with the exception of the one that I rallied on PC. So, yeah, kind of interested to see how it fares in its more natural environment. I'm waiting to get mugged. We're getting mugged. We're getting mugged at the narrowest part, and it's not worked. 4 cars through there doesn't work, guys. The XJ is not exactly the smallest vehicle in existence. That was never going to work. Oh, we've got there's a little bit of bump drafting, gone wrong. He's met a boat and rolled it. God, things have not gone spectacularly well this time out either, have they? Orange car has come flying past and upside down. You see, I'm driving a blue car this time around, and that means we are apparently not rolling over. We're cartwheeling instead of rolling over. However, it is a little bit on the safer side. Well, that was an utter mess of an opening section. I suspect that was the reasoning behind having those sort of choke points with cars these quick. Yeah, you get some slipstream and you kind of approach there, you get a little bit brave. It doesn't quite work. Some patience is needed. Oh, that's not quite how you bump draft. I mean, that would make NASCAR a very interesting motorsport if when you to bump draft you ended up climbing on top of the vehicle ahead of you. That would, yeah, I mean, that would liven things up. I mean, I say liven things up. I do quite like NASCAR as it is, but no, I don't need any assistance. I know we're trying to fight over train tracks at the moment, and that's a weird thing to say in a racing car, but we are currently fighting over train tracks. Please don't put me into the metal post. These actually deal with the bump there a lot better than I was expecting. He's going to fire up the inside. That's fine. We're going to let him do that. We're going to get across the motorway safely. Almost had a little bit of a wall tap there. Nope, cars behind did not get across. Like, the first few vehicles are generally okay because they haven't... There isn't chaos being caused quite there yet, but after they go, the AIs will then freak out, or you'll get hit. And there's another one hit here, spun car. We're going to whiz our way through that lot to take the lead. Yeah, the AIs will freak out more and more as each successive car comes through, and that means when you're in, 6th or 7th place in this race, you're in a lot of bother in terms of getting through the traffic. I'm going to have to go around the outside. I wasn't quite sure where he was going to go, so better to play it safe there. We've got plenty of time here. Plenty of time to find a way back into the lead, although that does of course mean plenty of time for other cars to catch up to us. There we go. We're going to make a pass stick there, just about. But yeah, it's only going to be a matter of time until they're looking for a way back again. One of the real challenges with this track is the racing line is constantly wanting to put you into oncoming traffic, which does make things rather scary when you've got blind corners such as this one. I was going to give him space on the inside. And that corner there in particular, we do end up back on the right side of the road, but there's so much traffic sort of parked around and so on as well that, yeah, you constantly got traffic to be dealing with. It's not just fighting against or trying to carry speed around a circuit. It's still the same three of us here fighting at the front of the race. I guess we made it through all of the mayhem early on. That was, I think, a little bit lag assisted. If it wasn't lag assisted, that was the most impressive slipstream I think I've ever seen going on from somebody there. That was mental. They might have tangled on their own behind me, because I am now running away vaguely clear. We've got a brown car chasing after us. Now, can we get this? No, we can't. Catch-up is in full effect, meaning I've got absolutely no speed, so we're just going to take a double bounce on the landing there. Not that that's a real problem. And the brown car is, well, I say it's coming through. Yeah, not much we can really do at this moment in time. Who can stay on the train tracks for longer? Oh, no, I've fallen off them. This is a really weird battle. This is a really weird battle, but an interesting challenge. No, he's got it on there. Come on. I need to get on the... Combine the train tracks with slipstream. In fact, I'm the one that's going to be the big loser if we find a train. Slightly disappointed that we haven't had more trains coming around here. It would have been great to have... I say it would be great. It wouldn't be great because I'll be the one that's about to die if there is a train coming, because I'm trying to ride on this particular set of... This is a really interesting tactical battle going on, and now there's someone else has come in to ruin the fun. I'm going to go over to this lane. Thank you! Now, this is almost NASCAR stuff we've got going on, swapping lanes and some bump drafting while flat out. Admittedly, we are in a tunnel, and that's new. That's very new. Can't do anything. Can't do anything at all here. There's going to be... That's an interesting manoeuvre to handbrake as you leave. I wouldn't have gone for that one. It's cost him a little bit of time, but not too much. In fact, the rest of the field is relatively close. There was a yellow car, sorry, bouncing around uncontrollably. Oh, there goes that slipstream overtake, getting the pair of us. We're going to go around the outside of the mule. Oh, Buffalo got someone. It's another double overtake for me in exactly the same place, with cars crashing exactly the same way. Staying out of trouble is a really rare thing that I can say I am the one staying out of trouble here. And I probably shouldn't say it when I'm on lap 2 out of 3, because knowing my track record and the AIs around here, I'm sure something will find a way of murdering me. Now we've got a red car coming to join in the fun once more. Now we're going to end up out. We're going to end up in oncoming traffic if we aren't too careful. Around. Oh god, we're going to have traffic pulling out on you like that. He's not going to screw over everyone else, unfortunately. Right, we've got perhaps. Honestly, I think this is one of the nastiest corners on the track here. Trying to get it right. Mainly because the game spawns lots of trucks in around this area, and it is very easy to end up getting a face full of truck when you're taking sort of full racing speed. I'm trying to spin the camera around. I've got to be careful not to be so busy trying to spin the camera around that I forget to steer, or I think I'm steering more than I am. I've done that more times than I would care to admit on this game in various racing situations. It is, yeah, quite an easy mistake to make. Come on, yeah, the car back down on the ground. Oh, red car found some tyres. Yeah, that's another nasty place to end up running wide. Consistency is currently winning the day. How much... Oopsie, that's the wrong button. How much lead? We've got 5-second lead at the moment. I don't know if that's not updated yet. I'm sure they'll be back on my tail by the end of the lap with the catch-up going on. Yeah, in fact, well, we can see him coming over that jump there. So, We've got to, again, just not make mistakes, not get bumped wide, not clip a wall, because now as we come on to this final lap, there is very little in the way of time for me to make up any, should we, well, yeah, get into trouble. We'll probably not be playing on that train line. Admittedly, there is plenty of visibility down here to get out of the way, plenty of space as well to dive out of the way of a train. I think this might be where catch-up is really hurting me. We can see the car behind us. Oh, please be nice AI. Please be nice AI when we come back onto the motorway. Please be nice AI and throw a train at my opponents is also a good thing to request, but I don't think the gods of GTA are particularly listening to us at the moment. They tend not to, let's be honest here. Alright. It's really difficult to try and keep the car. Oh, that was getting dangerously close to the wall, or to an alcove in the wall that would have stopped me dead and spun me round and probably made a nuisance of myself to all of the cars following. It's really difficult on these corners to keep the car on the track. I'm amazed how well the Jaguar deals with that little bump. That's causing no end of problems. Oh, semi-truck! Oh, the gods of GTA are apparently smiling on me in that we didn't get murdered, although we did slightly bounce off a car awkwardly. We've been slowed, but not been murdered by a semi-truck, so I will take that. And we have only got one car behind us. Well, I mean, there are other cars behind us, but we've only got one car within real striking range, I would think, in this race. Or is he going to get screwed over by traffic? No, he's done very, very well to keep out of all of that lot. We are going to have the slipstream now, though, ever so slightly. He's going to run wide into this corner. Oh, no! Oh, there we go. It's going to happen eventually. An AI car was going to screw me over. I couldn't see if there was one on the inside. I went for a aggressive line, and it didn't pay off. Bugger. I don't think there's... as I said at the start of this lap, I haven't got the time anymore required to catch up, really. Not without a lot of misfortune for our leader. It is possible around this circuit. Anything is. If he gets a truck at an inopportune moment around this next corner, it looks like he's playing it relatively safe through here. In fact, it's going to be me that's a little worse off with the traffic. Ooh, we've brushed the car. God damn it, one AI. One AI at an inopportune moment, and that has cost me. We are miles clear. We are streaking miles clear of the rest of the field. However, unless... I mean, we did see him get stuck in the tyres last time around. I doubt he will be so brave. Oh, he hit them again, but was far enough ahead. Arse. Arse, arse, arse indeed. Was... it's a good track. It's a really nice track, actually, to go racing around. A little bit of a mess to start the... someone's grabbed the wrong car. There's always one. There is always one. It's supposed to be a race of the XJ220s, and someone bought a Lamborghini. Or Lamborghini/McLaren. Yeah, an interesting track. Good fun to race around. I do not have the luck at the critical moments. It will be 2 second places for me. There will be there's an explosion to finish. And a skipping stone of a Jaguar across the line. Well done, we have our most spectacular moment in the last 30 seconds of the video. That was a great crash. That was a great crash indeed. Won't get past this lap in that. To be fair, I had so much catch-up going on, and it's upside down across the line. Well done. Yeah, too much time, well, say at the front with catch-up on, but yeah, interesting track. Interesting track indeed to go racing around. 2 second places for me. Could be better. Could be a lot worse, though. That, though, is going to be it for this video, guys. As ever, there shall be a link to this map in the description, so you can download it and have a go with it yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.